it. Drag this underneath everything else. All right. What difficulty are we gonna play on, guys? Casual, normal, hard, or very hard? I'm okay with any. I've played this game a lot. I've never played it on very hard, but I can only assume that just means enemies have more health. So what are we doing? Casual, normal, hard, very hard. Go chat, go. Both hard. We'll do hard for now.
From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and the mutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races.
Yeah, 1 second. We're gonna resize me here. Whoop. Hello? Oh, that's why. Bloom. Yo. Oh my god. Yo. And then I don't remember if this is a good spot for me or not, but this is where I'll hang out until we get into the game.
Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death.
I love this game, by the way.
Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years, the war raged. For 10 years, the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Dunno. Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garand?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And Be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
All right. I'm gonna go with Almain. So skills and stuff in this game. They there's two different sets of skills. There's like traits, I guess you could call them. So not traits. Social skills, crafting, things like that. And then there's fighting skills. So your spells, your abilities, so on and so forth. And as far as our social skills go, I would like to have blacksmithing, the +2 from being an Almain, because for this playthrough, I'm going to play as a what's it called? I'm gonna play as a melee focus, like big weapon type thing, because that's how I don't play this game normally. So to keep it fresh for you guys and for me, I'm going to do that. So I'm gonna do the melee boy, which I never ever play. The hairstyle I chose last time I made a character. The problem is, like, long hairstyles are not like a lot of them, so we'll go with that again. Big ol' earrings, because, you know, I do have gauges. There you go. These are the ones that I picked last time. Do we want a tattoo on our face? Nah. All right. Confirm.
A human. And not in bad
A human.
Almain by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his ass. All right then. Make sure it goes into the report.
Kind of rude.
You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Under a lucky
else we need?
star.
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done.
Name? What's my name gonna be? Obviously, it's gonna be... Shoo. Why can't I type? Brojenga. Bro Genghis. Genghis Khan.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
And then I get dumped down a shaft. So I'm dead. So the premise of this game is that I died in war and I was brought to this facility. No, well, I mean, I guess they're gonna tell you everything anyway in the next couple of minutes. Maybe I'll just, you know, keep my mouth shut for like 10 minutes. Might take us a little longer to get through. And we're off. All right, so this is the game for anyone out there who wants to play a high fantasy hack and slash, no stamina, heal whenever you want in the middle of a fight, find cool stuff, be able to craft all of the most powerful gear in the game once you have all of your levels high enough. Fantasy game. So, like, when someone says that, like, this game is the best, like, fantasy game, in their opinion, and I would honestly say, in my opinion, it's really high up there. Would I say this is the best? It's really high up there for me. It could potentially be my, like, best game of all time, if I were to be as honest as possible with you. It could be that level of, like, quality for me, because I absolutely adore this game. It first came out on the PlayStation 3, and if you look around, like, even though it got, like, updated visuals, you can tell it's PS3 era, Xbox 360 era. Like, these are Xbox 360 PS3 textures, honestly. Like, the remaster, quote unquote, was more of a upscaling than anything else. Cool. They did, however, just, like, literally just release a new expansion for the game, like new DLC. The people who did the remaster made DLC for the game.
Thank you. If you hadn't come along, wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
This entire game is voice acted, except for scraps of paper you find on the ground. And even then, sometimes those are voice acted. I will not have to read anything except for paper.
You died. I don't know how or even where, but your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Professor Formorus Hughes, the Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
Maybe that's a bad spot for my camera.
Right this way.
Hold on.
You go first.
I guess there's not really a good spot for my camera either. Here's what we'll do. Let's move me to the other side. Come on down to the other side. Because honestly, we're gonna slide our way across the screen here, nice and slow like. But the side that I'm covering up is like where all my loot is gonna show up, right? So better for me to be on sorry, I'm waiting for the program to realize that I've stopped holding down the arrow key. There we go. Better for me to be on the side that like maybe I'm covering up a tutorial, which doesn't really matter, than to whoops, hold up. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. And then we can do this, and we can make ourselves big again. Maybe. Hold on, I forgot the background. There we go. We can make ourselves big again. Bloop. Drag ourselves all the way over to the side here. Again, there's not really a good spot for me in this game. If anything, I might even put myself up here and just cover up the mini-map, because that's information that's not super important to you guys, but it means I will most likely not cover up an important NPC or dialogue. We'll find out. Okay, fine. I get it. I've acquired stuff. Awesome. I need to... Oh, wait. Can I turn the tutorials off? Ah! Highest qualities. Super sampling. 2 times. Cool. Look at those shadows now. Ooh, just kidding. Let's go. I do need to equip that armor though. Bloop. Bloop. And this is my basic outfit for the foreseeable future. It doesn't take long to get upgrades. So when you're going through this beginning area, it is worth it to break and clear.
Our greatest invention, the Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war.
Wow,
An
so
end to
fancy. I hope it doesn't blow up. Who saw that coming? Now then. So yeah, again, going back to what I was saying before what I was saying before, we're going back a couple of what I was saying before. If you've got, what, $30–40 to spend, and this game does go on sale, especially if you buy it on PC, but if you got $30–40 to spend, and you're looking for a game to play, you honestly couldn't go wrong with this. I remember last year, there was a point where GameStop
Do you hear something?
was selling this game for the Nintendo Switch for $15, just randomly. All right, you gotta hand it to me sometimes. I expect to get a award of some sort. But no, GameStop was selling this game for the Nintendo Switch for $15 last year. And again, like, you know, you've got a couple bucks lying around and you can skip a Big Mac or two. You can have yourself a game that could probably last you like 50, 60 hours of play. Like something that'll take you months to complete. Here's something cool too. Remember what I was saying before, there's no stamina in this game. Well, there's also no arrows. You have unlimited arrows, you just get them in like sets. So like I have 5 arrows right now, and I can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I can talk for about 5 seconds, and there's all my arrows back. You don't loot arrows, you don't run out of arrows, like you just have to, they're like basically arrows in this game are a skill with a cooldown. And as you saw, if you hold down whatever button you put the arrows on, you pull the string back farther and it lets you shoot a charged arrow, so you do more damage. Nice and easy like.
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware.
Don't care about daggers, but so every time I've played through this game, I've been a spellcaster or a sneaky rogue. Why? I'm about to show you why.
More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
I turned off the tutorials, but I don't remember how to sneak. Why does it seem like none of the buttons are the sneak button? Hold up. I'm pressing right bumper. Kingdoms of Amalur. Yeah. Kingdoms of Amalur. And this is re-reckoning because the game was originally called Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. But then, you know. Oh, here we go. It wasn't letting me do it because I wasn't in the spot yet for it. So I've always played mage or sneaky rogue. Why? Because this is what sneaky rogues get to do. 673 damage with 1 freaking hit. So sneaky rogues get to do the whole, who cares what weapon I'm using? I'm going to just get away with murdering everybody and clearing the game without any problems at all. Another sweet thing about this is you can switch between weapons at any time. So like I can sword, then dagger, then sword. There's no like, the delay is so small that you can basically like go in between them. Unfortunately, there's a game I can't think of right now that does it like really well, but there's no like weaving where like you start a combo with one weapon and then when you hit with the other weapon it's like that like number in the combo. But there is a fantasy game that does that I just cannot remember for the life of me.
What are you?
What are you? I'm the Juggernaut, man. So, in case you haven't like clocked in on it yet, this is basically the tutorial, right? Like It's teaching you how to do all the different things. It's showing you like how to cast spells and use different techniques, and stealth and armor and bows and blah blah blah. Like this whole area is the tutorial zone. I'm gonna be a big armored chunky boy. I need to put my big chunky armor on. There we go. Does it matter that I have big armor? Nope. And I will probably end up doing if I don't completely go what's it called?
Use that staff to burn a path through.
Weapons, which I do want to go 100% into the soldier thing, but if I don't, it'll be yeah, 13 bucks. The thing is, the remaster, this game, right, did not get good reviews. Why? Because it didn't do a lot at the time when it came out to like really show that it was like that different from the original. The textures are smoother, like obviously you can tell like it looks nicer, but I can go the next time we play this, I will try to get my PlayStation 3 from upstairs and get it all hooked up and everything, and I can show you what the PlayStation 3 version looks like because I have it installed, and we can compare side by side thanks to the advent of technology and the fact that Streamlabs will let me put two things side by side. We can compare the two and you can see like it's nicer looking, but it's still a game from 2011, 2010, whenever it came out. Around that time period. Because I remember, because I was still in college when it came out. So, you know, it's just one of those, it's a great game from 10 years ago. And it still holds up really well for somebody looking for just a long, awesome fantasy adventure. There's a bunch of different factions for you to join. There's a bunch of different people for you to be. You take on all of these roles. Like, if you've played Skyrim, or if you know anything about Skyrim, like in Skyrim, you can join one character. You can be the head of the Fighters Guild, the head of the Mages Guild, the head of the Thieves Guild, the head of the Dark Brotherhood. Like, you can become the leader of every faction in the game, right? It's the same idea here.
We can hold off the Tuatha. I suppose these might be able to help if the Tuatha realize what you are. Your need is directly ahead. I'll see you on the
Cool,
other
great,
side.
thanks.
If fate wills, simple clock.
I know I'm skipping through a little bit there, but
That's why.
all he tells us is go find Hughes, blah de blah blah. And that's what we're gonna do. I wish I had not a rusty longsword. I wish I had a regular longsword that wasn't rusty. That'd be cool. So you get, for like you just said, 13 bucks at GameStop. 13 bucks for what, Gabby? Do Xbox, Switch? Like, what's the 13 bucks? Also, keep in mind that 13 bucks is for the base game. It won't include the expansion that just came out like literally a week ago. Dark Souls stamina reservation you get used to, because with Dark Souls you have to be patient. Like, you have to be patient with Dark Souls. That's just the rule.
You've made it, and look at you, even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me, you must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to
What's going
explain
on?
right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. Yes,
Let's go.
Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important. It's just that you're... Wait, where are you going? Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
You just shanked that guy in the kidney. Straight up kidney shank. Shanking of kidney commenced. Ooh. Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? I don't care if you see me, because I'm gonna take out your friend. Oh, I forgot to equip the daggers. I forgot. See, realistically, that's probably what'll end up happening is I'll have like a melee weapon, and then I'll, ow. And then I'll, have daggers as my offhand for stealth kills. I won't like, I may not put points into sneak, but it'll just be one of those like extras. However, with the new expansion, they increased the level cap, so it gives even more possibilities for builds at the end game.
Get moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
Tear this tower apart. So this is a troll. He's not our friend, in case you were wondering. Now, I keep pressing A to roll, and I'm trying to think of like what game I was playing in the last like 2 days where A is the roll button, because I can't think of any. The other one dead yet? Come on. I'm not trying to fight you right now. I'm trying to kill your friend. One of you is better than two of you. All right, here we go. So at the end of this fight, you're gonna see what, in my opinion, is one of the reasons why this game truly stands out. I can also tell you, if you're gonna play this game yourself, do all of the side quests in an area before you leave to the next area. All right, so see how it says press A? Check this out. We just impaled his face. with a spear of lightning. And because I pressed the A button fast enough while it was happening, got 100% bonus experience. So we got double experience from killing the troll. That right there, that ability, is something that we get to do regularly. That is not a boss thing. That is a whenever the bar fills up, go ham thing. You saw earlier, there's alchemy in this game. Alchemy is super simple, and it all consists of finding reagents, so flowers, and then you basically combine like 2 flowers, I think. All right, so you can't jump in this game, right? There's no jump button, but when you find stuff like this, these are jump points, and they let you descend into other areas. You can't see it right now because obviously I covered the mini map with my face, but on the mini map it's a little symbol with an arrow that goes like this. So it's a really solid indicator, and it basically lets you like traverse areas a little faster if you're paying attention. Wow. All right, we're on hard mode. That's why everything has so much health. I forgot. Imagine if we were on very hard mode. We'd be having problems right now. Ooh, let's level up real quick. Oh, I guess I can't level up in combat. Whoopsie doodle. All right, we got this though. I was gonna level up and get some of these abilities. So, as I was saying before, as you're progressing through this game, you want to complete every side objective. Every side objective you possibly can. Okay? Every single one. Because enemies level with you. 1 point here for the charge attack. 1 point here for harpoon. 1 point here for more damage with swords. Confirm. Get three points per skill level. Okay. Also, we just picked up, boom, iron longsword. Lockpicking. If you've played Skyrim, this will look real familiar to you. It's almost the exact same lockpicking mechanic. This is called a ward. This is a different kind of lockpicking that exists in this game, and it's almost like a mini game. There's markers, so those purple markers, you have to press the button on them as it goes over them, and then as the game progresses and, like, you know, you encounter higher levels of chest security, those markers will be closer together. There will be trap markers that if you activate them by mistake, explode the chest in your face and you die. And you can level up. You saw no, not abilities. Her status? Skills. So right here, dispelling. So if you level up this ability, it makes it easier for you to do those warded chests. Me, being the pro gamer that I am, when I find a very hard warded chest, so the ones with the explosions, I just save in front of it and just keep retrying it until I get it and don't die. And yeah, and mainly it's not like I save and I reload. It's more like I've never seen this before. Pressing tell me a joke. It's yelling at me. Okay. So when you see plants with little sparklies on them, like that, those are the plants that you pick for alchemy. Whoa. Harpoon.
You. I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Ensel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
But we did get hurt. We did. Pay me and you'll live.
Okay. Here. It's all I've got. Plus
The reason I did that instead of just killing him is because when you kill this guy, he doesn't actually give you, you don't get to like loot his body. So you don't get anything for killing him except for like a sense of justice and, you know, fulfillment for killing the bad guy. But you don't actually get like any benefit. All right. There's a, elk. Now it's a dead elk. Any enemies you come across in this game basically have the opportunity to give you crafting materials. Oh, I'm out of mana. I was like, why can't I use the chain? Don't have mana. Whoops. Oh. My, like, thing was stuck in the spellcasting mode for some reason. Anyway. Loath as I am to say it, it is 9 o'clock. So it is time for the stream to end. I do have work tomorrow. So I'm gonna save here. We should continue this. Now the question is, what day do we continue it on? Because Wednesdays are still going to be for Final Fantasy. Obviously, we are not going to get disconnected every time we go to play and then have to deal with the queue. So this, how much the expansion is? Probably like 20 bucks, honestly. Just like I said, it just came out, so the price is gonna still be pretty high. This could be a Friday game. It's technically a looter in the sense that like there is randomly generated loot involved in crafting. So it could be a Friday game. We'll talk about it on Friday because I was planning this week to get back into Outriders since we've been away from Outriders for 2 weeks now since I did Diablo 3 last Friday. But I was planning on continuing Outriders, but realistically, if we want, we can do like couple hours in Outriders, then a couple hours in this, because it's Friday. Like, who cares? I can stay up late. Don't have to work on Saturdays. And then Saturday we'll have the whole time for Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah, we'll work this into Fridays. Maybe do like an hour of Outriders to like try to get some gear rolls, and then we'll do 2 hours or whatever of this, maybe even longer, since Fridays we can go late if we wanted to. So that's our plan for right now. I also need to spend some time this week back in Dark Souls 2 before the next stream, because I started doing something after stream on Monday, and I want to finish it and get it wrapped up so that I can show you guys some really cool stuff I came across and be completely and overly brokenly overpowered. So that'll continue on Monday with Dark Souls 2. Next Wednesday we'll be back in Endwalker. Fridays should start at 6. But do keep in mind, Endwalker, I do play it all the time. So once we run out of like the story of Endwalker, I'll probably not stream it on Wednesdays, because like, what am I going to stream on Wednesdays? You guys watching me doing dungeons? Like, I don't have like a raid team or anything yet to do content with. So this could potentially just take over Wednesdays once that happens. And then honestly, by the time that happens, Diablo 2, the big patch might come out. So then that'll be the Friday looter game for a while. Because again, there's a new patch. They announced it today. The PTR is going live in January. New rune words, the ladder is starting, balance changes, making skills that didn't see a lot of action better. It was everything in the post from Blizzard was make it better, make it better. There was no mentioning so far of nerfs. So if that's the case, we could see potentially Diablo 2 having a massive resurgence of like relevance, players. Like, it's an old game, right? It's been out, the original Diablo 2 has been out since like I was in middle school, okay? And I played a lot of it back then, and when the remaster came out, I bought it and I played a lot of it then too. But I fell off because I was just playing the same game that I played in middle school. And yeah, I still have like some side projects with it going. I was playing it yesterday for a little bit on the Switch because it's super fun to play on the Switch. But it doesn't have that staying power that a modern ARPG has, right? So the fact that they're going to be doing this update is going to be huge, potentially, for the game in general. You know, not just like, we could say for the community, but it doesn't have to be about the community right now. Like, Diablo 2 the game could have a renaissance right now with all of this and all of the updates. So with all that said, schedule is going to be going a little wibbly wobbly. I do want to do some Endwalker stuff on stream because I enjoy playing Final Fantasy and I enjoy talking through the story and all that. But maybe we just keep it until like I start raiding, if I can get into a raid group, and I'll stream it when I raid, maybe. And that would be more interesting than some of the stuff I've done, like all the times we spent in Gold Saucer that I know my girlfriend loves so very much. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you had fun tonight. I hope you enjoyed Kingdoms of Amalur, because I love this game. 2 pieces. I love Kingdoms of Amalur so much. So let me save real quick, because I already know me. I won't save. I'll click exit game, and then we'll come back to it on Friday and be like, what the hell? What happened? So exit, get that closed. And yeah. That's it, guys. Friday, more Kingdoms of Amalur and some Outriders. We do have other big ticket games coming up, okay? January. Not only is there the Diablo 2 thing, January, Elden Ring comes out. I'm most likely, unless I'm absolutely completely financially unable to do so, going to buy Elden Ring the day it comes out, because I've been waiting for this game for so long. So barring any major circumstances, Elden Ring should be a first day play for us on stream. Okay. Isn't the new Pokemon Legends of Arceus coming out in January? That's something I'm interested in too, but I probably won't buy it for a while. Like, I still haven't picked up Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, mostly because I'm trying to be, you know, frugal. But yeah, 2022 is looking like a big year for games. I saw a Reddit post today for like all the games that are coming out in 2022, and it's like the list is like redonkulous of all of the stuff that's coming out. Like the new God of War is coming out in 2022. Elden Ring is coming out. There's a new PlayStation exclusive that I can't remember the name of right now that looks amazing that's coming out. Let's see. I'm looking for the post with all the games on it. Here it is. Plague Tale Requiem, God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, the new Horizon game, Horizon Forbidden West, Forspoken, which is the PS5 exclusive I was talking about. I guess it's coming to PC as well. Dying Light 2, Starfield, the second Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is supposed to be coming out next year. Stalker 2, Suicide Squad. Like, we've got big ticket games coming out in 2022. Big ticket games. So, you know, our schedule is going to be fluid, moving, changing, shifting. We're going to be playing new games as they come, as the interest is there. Like, if I'm going to play Horizon Forbidden West, I should probably finish Horizon Zero Dawn. Maybe I should stream that. Who knows? You know, if I'm going to play God of War Ragnarok, I should probably finish the other God of War, which I haven't finished yet, because I've played like 4 or 5 hours of it. So we've got lots to play. Okay. We've got lots to do in this stream as far as getting games done. So if that means that, you know, Wednesdays aren't for Final Fantasy, then fine. But until I'm done with Endwalker, it's on my brain. So I got to finish the expansion, finish the main story scenario, and then we can move forward. Also, I was gifted Baldur's Gate 3 for my birthday by my best friend, and I haven't played it yet because I've been waiting to play it on stream, but they haven't released the full game yet either. So as soon as that releases, we have another game to play on stream. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. I am looking forward to continuing this on Friday. Kingdoms of Amalur, 6 p.m. Eastern. Come enjoy the game. We're actually, sorry, Outriders for an hour, then Kingdoms of Amalur. And then Saturday, we continue our journey with Jin Sakai and Ghost of Tsushima. And Monday, we're back in Dark Souls. Actually, I even posted the schedule. And you'll see the schedule. Shazamo. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. And I love the fact that, you know, our community is growing little by little. It's heartening to me to see it. And, you know, I'm looking forward to being here, playing more games, and talking to you guys, having fun. Please tell your friends, tell anyone who you think might be interested in this to stop by, say hi, whatever. Let's keep this community going. Let's make something cool that we could all be a part of, and let's have fun. Most importantly, let's have fun. Thank you so much. I'm signing out. Have a good night. Peace.